Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. On paper, it looks bad. Taking someone else's forgotten food doesn't pass the pub test. But when you get deeper into the issue...
Well, we've spoken about this before. You were returning a trolley at the shop. You felt the Lord rewarded you because there was a barbecue chicken in a shopping trolley that had also been returned. So where was that person's reward? You took it home and ate it. Yesterday,
when you say it in such an accusatory
that's
fashion...
how it was.
Well, it was
Yesterday,
no, that wasn't how it was, Council. I went back to the trolley. There was the chicken. I looked around. Looked for someone who owned the chicken. Even did a bit of a shout out. Hello, there's a chicken.
You've never ever said that
There's a
before.
chicken here. Has anyone left it? This lady.
You've never
this lady
ever told
acknowledged
me that part of
and
the
she said,
story.
It's not my chicken. Because I'm the brevity of the story. I don't want to go into too much
If
detail.
this was a police show, I would go and get CCTV footage to
Good.
see if you did that.
Okay, happy for it. Happy for that. And people would see that I made a concerted effort to get that chicken back to its owner. Then when it was established that the chicken was not going to go back to its owner and the chicken would go off and be rotted and thrown into waste landfill. And imagine if all the flies that gather around that chicken some days later, because no one would
You
do
were
anything
that
about it.
giant fly
No
that
one's going
day.
to move it. The trolley guy's not going to move it. Imagine poor old
Okay,
trolley guy
let's
gets it
move
and
on
then he
from
ends up
that.
getting some sort of
come on,
disease
come on.
and dies.
Well, why you
this should
fed
be a
it to
ticker
your,
tape parade
you
for
fed
me.
it to your family.
Yeah, because it was fine.
Well,
because
okay,
on the
so-
chicken,
okay.
can we just, before we do this, the chicken was totally sealed.
You amend this story every time.
The chicken was totally sealed in a bag and it had a timestamp on
Still
it.
alive.
It was 20 minutes old, that chicken.
You've
20
never said
minutes.
that before.
I have said
You've
this
stolen
before.
the
You don't
20
listen
minutes
to
from
me.
a story we heard yesterday.
No, I have not.
So
I have not.
yesterday,
It's
we
a
met-
time spent. What are you doing? You're just-
Yesterday,
You are
we
obfuscating
met,
this.
Stop. Yesterday, we met a man Graham, who said, I've taken a leaf out of Jonesy's book. I thought he meant passing wind involuntarily, which is what you'd said the day before. But he was actually talking about how he had come across some prawns in a trolley.
Yes.
They were still wrapped up. They were still cold. He said it had a timestamp of 20
Exactly
minutes.
the same as
Where
what I
you
said
stole
about the
that
chicken.
part of the story.
No, I did not steal it.
Taking
I am
some-
very.
Okay, let's move
I'm
on.
very mindful about food contamination. You know that. You know that.
Taking someone else's food. Someone else's forgotten food? Does this pass the pub test?
No, it doesn't pass the pub test. Look, I've often forgot food, and I usually ring someone and say, if you want the food, eat it. But, yeah, if I've forgotten it, how do they know it's forgotten? I might go back the next day and eat it. So, no, it doesn't pass the pub test.
Yes, it does, because it's left there and no one's come back to claim. Why not take it? I'm with you all the way, Jonesy.
Yeah, it does, I guess. Well, it could go to waste.
No, it doesn't. Just in case they've had a little pick at it and had a taste, it might be yucky. But I'm telling Jonesy, please don't answer any questions from Amanda. He's getting himself more and more in trouble.
Maybe I
That
should
is
take
so
the
true.
fifth with you. I'll just say this. I'm not... Food that's been opened, I'm not taking, okay? This is stuff that's
You're not
been,
going to thieve that.
I'm not stealing. I'm not going through a bin like an ibis, picking up, although sometimes.
She's right. Stop answering any
Just
questions.
the other day.